Hi folks, Chris Voss here from the Chris Voss Show.com, the Chris Voss Show.com. Hey, we're coming here with another review of a product from Anker at iAnker.com. That's iAnker.com. And this is their Anker Folio Bluetooth keyboard case for the iPad Air. This is a new one that's come out. It's the TC980. And this thing is very well built. I'm very well impressed with it. We'll show you here why. It's got a pretty intuitive nature to it, and it's pretty smart, and it doesn't have some of the normal stuff that you see with keyboard cases, and it's very well built. So I'm impressed with it from there, and it's got a nice sort of leather back to it that feels really comfortable. Now, this has got a standby time of up to 300 days, 300 hours of uninterrupted working time. Of course, it's got a rechargeable lithium battery inside of it. Weighs 14.2 ounces and 402 grams for those of you across the pond. It's got beautiful synthetic leather exterior. It feels like leather, and it just feels wonderful. It's a beautiful, beautiful case. It's got sturdy snap-in brackets and fiberglass panels that guard the iPad against drops and bumps. Well, it's got a soft inner lining that protects the screen from scratches. It's got a nice, beautiful, soft inner lining. Let me tell you about that. Now, it's got some pretty smart thing. You have to pull it out and adjust it and set it up in order for the power to kick on. The power automatically kicks on when you do so, and of course, so does the Bluetooth pairing. So there's no switches or deals you have to deal with. You just light it up, fold it over, and away you go. It's got strong silent type keys that are good for typing for whatever you need to do. It's got 6 months stamina. They built a supersized battery they said they put into it so that it will last a long time. It's after 10 minutes it will of course idle off, so it's got an idle off function that will keep you from burning it out. The keys are great and they function very well. The action on them is very well, and the return on what you're going to see on the screen is good. If you have big fingers like me, you're going to have some trouble. Definitely the keyboard is small, of course matching the shape of the iPad. And so I definitely had some trouble doing it. I had to learn to kind of lift my fingers, my fat fingers up, and use them from that angle. But if you have like normal size hands, you don't have the big giant fat hands that I do, you can see here that as soon as we put it in this position, the lights will light up. There's a blue light for Bluetooth, and there's a green light to let you know that it's on. As you can see, there's just a charging thing on the side. It types extremely well. I'm actually going to be typing here, and it's not going to come out very well because I'm typing around a light. So you're not going to see much when it comes down to it. But the action is good on the keyboard. You know, we've seen a lot of keyboards, and we will tell you if the action sucks. But the action on this Anker keyboard really rock and rolls, and it's a great keyboard. The only trouble I have with it, like I said, is I have huge fat fingers. I have huge hands, 9-inch span hands. So squishing this on the keyboard was definitely a challenge, but it works fairly well for probably normal people. So, very good. Highly recommend it. In fact, it's one of the top keyboards that I recommend because it was so impressive. I really like the outer edge where it had this nice, soft, kind of feltish material that it was very comfortable as opposed to just hard leather that you see in some cases. You can see how well the magnetation works here on the device, and it's just really good looking, feels comfortable, looks rich, and of course you have access to all your ports, cameras, microphones, and everything else. Just a really solid feeling case. So go to iAnker.com, that's iAnker.com, tell them Chris Voss sent you. Chris Voss tested, Chris Voss approved. Check out the TC980 keyboard case for the iPad Air. Give us a like, subscribe to us on YouTube, give us a comment, be sure to check in often, and watch what we do next. Be sure to see all the other Anker products reviewed. Also, see you next time.